Hey guys, it's Sasha. Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about some of my 2019 goals. Well, not some of them, just one of them in this video. I'll talk about others in my other videos. So today I'm just going to be talking about one of my goals for 2019, and that's going to be doing the TBR money challenge, I think is what we're calling it. So Abby called me up the other night, was like, hey, you want to tackle your TBR, right? I'm like, yeah. She's like, well, I'm doing this money challenge kind of like Bookopoly, which Eleanor Reads Books does. And I'm like, yeah, I'm down for it. Just give me the prompts and yeah, I'll go for it. So what I'm going to do is we have different challenges, and then each challenge is worth a certain amount of money, and then once we finish that challenge we will put the money into a tin. I have this cute little cactus tin. I don't know if I'm going to be putting the money in this or if I'm going to be putting the challenges in this. Either way, I thought it was really cute and I can't wait to use it for my bookish things. So I've got these 4 different sheets of paper which has all the challenges on there. I think Abby said there's almost 60 challenges, and what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting each challenge out and then throwing it into my jar, shaking it up, and then each month I'll pick out maybe 2 or 3, and then that's what I will be reading for that month. I'll probably add others on, but just so I can tackle my TBR, I'm definitely going to take from the challenges that she has given me. And then once I finish those challenges, I will then be putting money aside. And once I get enough money, I will start buying books with that money. So the money that I get just for completing these challenges is the only money that I can spend on books for next year, which I think is an awesome idea. I don't know if I'm going to go through with it. I would hope I do. I'm just going to let you know what these challenges are for my next year of reading. So to add $2 to my jar, I have to read a book with blue on the cover, read a book with pink on the cover, read a book with green on the cover, read a book with red on the cover, read a book with yellow on the cover, read a book with purple on the cover, read a book with orange on the cover, read a book with grey on the cover, and read a book with white or black on the cover. Now the next lot of challenges is to add $5 to my jar, and they are read a 2016 release, read a 2017 release, read a 2018 release, read a 2019 release, read a debut novel, read a first book in a series, read a diverse novel, read a mental health book, read a non-YA book, read a retelling, read a book with your initials on the cover, read a book set in a country you want to visit, read a book with an animal on the cover or in the title, read a book about siblings, read a book to movie adaptation, read a book involving a heist, read a book by a favorite author, read a book you borrowed or was a gift, read a book by 2 authors, read a contemporary, read a sci-fi, read a dystopian, read a book about time travel, read a book about pirates, read a book with flowers on the cover, read a book with a weather element, read a book set at sea, read a book that involves death or grief, read a book set in a bookstore, read about a villain or an anti-hero, read a steampunk, read a book set in 2 different time periods, read a book set around Christmas, read a book set in the future, read a book that's under 200 pages, read a book that takes place during summer, read a book that was recommended to you, read a book with a number in the title, read a book with a 1-word title, read a book with bad reviews, read a historical fiction, read a book where the cover is just text, read a book inspired by mythology, legend or folklore, read a retelling of a classic, read a book that takes place in one single day, read a book with love in the title, read a buzzword book, read a book that includes a wedding, and read a book with multiple POVs. So that is a lot of challenges for $5 and I'm so excited. If I read for all those challenges, if I buy a book from QBD or Dimmix, that's 1 book, but I could go to a secondhand store, I could even buy books online, and I'm just so keen. The next part is now challenges where I will put $10 into my jar. Read a book in 1 day. Complete a series. Read a Love Oz YA book. Read a book entirely outside. Read a 500-page book. Buddy read a book. Read a classic. Read a known voices novel. Read a book with an author that has the same first or last name as you. And read a duology. Now, I'm so excited to do all of these challenges, and I'm so thankful that Abby hit me up and said, hey, let's do it together, because otherwise I would have no idea what I'm doing next year. Now, I will be putting actual money aside. I think I already told you that. Now, if you are interested or if you want to take part or anything, I will link Abby's video down below because she explains it so much better than I do. And then she'll be, I think she said she's going to upload the challenges as Well, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Add me on Goodreads at sashreads and in Bookstagram at sashreads as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye.